Stephanie White, her wonderful, wonderful, wonderful coach, was asked about her winning this award, this honor. What do you think Stephanie White did? Do you think Stephanie White was excited? Do you think she was happy? Do you think she was overjoyed by the fact that her star point guard, nonetheless, while injured, just was finally given a real honor by an organization like ESPN? I mean, yeah, you would think that would be a great thing. You would think that Stephanie White would say something nice, finally. But that wouldn't be Stephanie White's style now, would it? I'll let you listen in on what Stephanie White had to say when she was asked about this after they got drop kicked by 21 points. I'll let you hear. You be the judge. So here you go. Take a listen if you haven't heard this yet.
I don't know if you noticed or heard about it, but during the game, Caitlin got honored as the WNBA Player of the Year in the ESPYs. Just what does it mean to have her impact so far? I mean, there are a lot of really good players in this league, and she got honored as the best player in the league by the ESPYs.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she continues to get new awards. She continues to break barriers. She continues to do things that we haven't seen before. I mean, obviously you think about the Stewie's MVPs of the league and, championship winners, and Asia's MVPs of the league and championship winners. And of course, Sue Bird, who's sitting, in the building today. And, Caitlin is so fortunate, as well as all these guys, really. I mean, that
I'm going to stop it right there because this is where I So your star point guard just got named WNBA Player of the Year for the ESPYs award, and your first comment was obviously blah blah blah, and then you bring up Brianna Stewart, you bring up Asia Wilson, you bring up their MVPs, you bring up their championships, blase blase blase, you bring up everything about all these other players. Your player who is in her second year just got named the best player in the league for last year. She's not being named that for this year because you're halfway through this season. Because realistically, I mean, she's not going to win it. She shouldn't win it next year because she's missed half the games already. And she's probably going to miss almost half the season, if not maybe the rest of the season. So she's not going to win it next year. People still have some level of credibility in their voting if it's fan vote that is 100%, whatever. They still have some level of credibility. I wouldn't vote for her. I would not vote her the best player in the league for this year if she can't play. I have credibility. Even though I think she's the best player, it'd be like saying that, whatever player, if Michael Jordan missed 3/4 of a season, he's not the best player in the league that year. He didn't play. You got to be able to play to actually be the best player in the league. This is based off of the 24. This is based off her rookie season. This is based off her rookie year. And your response is, let's compare her to Brianna Stewart and Asia Wilson and everybody else. Let's make this about everybody else. Let's make this about how she should be grateful for the players before her. Let's continue.
They don't know anything any different than the WNBA. Right, like they've seen their idols play.
What does that mean?
They work their asses off to get to where they are and to be able to be.
Caitlin Clark's idol is Maya Moore. Let me give you an education lesson on when Maya Moore played. Let me give you an education lesson here on when Maya Moore played in the WNBA. Stephanie White, since clearly you do not remember, Maya Moore's 36 years old. Maya Moore was born in 1989. The WNBA started in 1997. Was in WNBA. Let's see. 96. I'm sorry, 96. The WNBA started in 1996. Maya Moore was 7 in 1996. She was actually 6 when it started, but she turned 7 during that season. I'm looking at her age. She was born in June. The league started in April, so she was 6 years old. Maya Moore does not know anything about any basketball outside of the WNBA. Let's be real. She started her career in the WNBA in 2011. That is what she knows. She knows the WNBA. I'm looking at her career. she did play in Valencia and Ros Caceres Valencia and Shanghai Flame. She did play in some other places across overseas. But as far as American basketball, this is what she knows. WNBA players still go play overseas in the offseason. I'm trying to figure out what she's talking about. Because Caitlin Clark's idol is Maya Moore. Caitlin Clark doesn't know Maya Moore from the Shanghai Flame or the UMMC Ekaterinburg or the Rose Casares Valencia. She knows them from the Minnesota. She knows her from the Minnesota Lynx, the first overall pick of the 2011 draft. That's where she knows Maya Moore. Maya Moore knows the WNBA. This is lunacy. Like, this is the type of stupid crap that comes out of Stephanie White's mouth to dismiss Caitlin Clark, to low grade her, to downgrade her, to downgrade all. We're talking about Clark, so you're downgrading your player. They should be blessed that these people before them came, blah, 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 blah. Oh, my God.
Honored, whether it's the ESPYs or whether it's league awards or whether it's All-Star or whatever. I just think they continue to then lead the way for the other young players that are watching. So we're proud of Caitlin. ESPY's a big thing, and we're going to continue to support her. But at the end of the day, for our team and our group, yes, we have momentum. Yes, we have one of the greatest players in the game, but collectively we got to put it together. And we've got to continue to lean on one another and be better.
What the freaking hell does that got to do with what was asked? What does your team success have to do with the question? What does your team success have to? The team failure largely is yours. You're the freaking coach. You're the one who's been failing. What does the team success have to do with the question that was just asked you? Has literally zero to do with it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing to do with it. And you're sitting here asking her about the team's success. I'm sorry, you're answering with team success. You're answering with other players and what they've done. My reaction, as if I'm the coach of, and I coached. And I didn't coach at the WNBA level. But when I coached my travel boys, my travel guys, travel team guys, 17U, a lot of these guys, hell, most of them went to play college basketball. And at a Division I or Division II or even Division III level. When I had these guys, when I would find out that they would win XYZ award next year, I had a website. And I would promote, XYZ All-State in North, because I had kids out of North Carolina that came down and played for me. First team All-State. Oh, no, let me talk about the guys that came before that guy. And let me tell you how great they were and how my guy should be appreciative of the guy before him and the fact that he only knows what he knows about what he knows. What the hell are we talking about? What are we talking about? LeBron James wins an ESPY award. Have you ever heard a coach say, "Yeah, well, LeBron should be appreciative of the people before him because they paved the way for." What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? My point guard, as a rookie, was recognized as the best player in the WNBA. She was first team all WNBA. She was rookie of the year. She broke the assist record. She led the league in assists. She was sixth in scoring. Only player in the history of the league to go 19-8-5 in a season. She did that. Nah, that's not how Stephanie Wright rolls. She has to make it unpleasant sounding. She has to make it sound like she's almost upset that you asked her about it. Like, this is her coach. And I know people are going to sit here once again and tell me some people, I'm not saying all, some people. I can't stand Stephanie White. I despise the type of coach she is. The fact that I would beg to bring back Christy Sides right now is insane because at least I knew what I was getting with Christy Sides. This woman, I have no idea what her end goal is. If her end goal is to win her way or adjust to what she has as players and talent. You want to walk the ball up the floor, you want to play herky-jerky slow ball, then Caitlin Clark shouldn't be your point guard. If you don't like her that much, trade her. Set her free. Let her fly away. Let her go play for a team that will put track stars next to her and let them score 110 points a game. Because I promise you, you put track stars next to Caitlin Clark with the right coach, Lisa Bluter, but there's others in the WNBA, Sandy Brondello, Becky Hammond, hell, dare I say, Natalie Nakase in Golden State. Do you know what those women in Golden State would do with a point guard like Caitlin Clark? Those role players, how they would bust their ass down the floor. They would love it. You give her a real coach. You give her a coach that knows what the hell give her a coach in Atlanta. Oh my God. Can you imagine what the players in Atlanta would do with someone like Caitlin Clark playing point guard? Putting her next to she'd be taking Jordan Kennedy's job, but putting her next to Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, Ryan Howard may not care for Caitlin Clark. She may chuck her in every way she can. She may try so hard to put her out when they play. But if they were teammates, Ryan Howard would become her biggest fan. Because Ryan Howard would be getting layup drills playing next to Caitlin Clark. Alicia Gray would be, every shot those two women would take would be wide open. Can you imagine what Brittany Griner would get around the rim? You imagine that, a big that converts at a 70% rate, 75% rate, next to Brianna Jones. Oh, my Jesus. Nah. You got Stephanie White there that wants to slow the pace, herky-jerky ball, and wants to come in here in a post-game press conference, told that her player just got named got awarded a very, very prestigious award, and her response is, yeah, we got to get it together as a team, and I got to tell you how great Brianna Stewart is and how great Asia Wilson is and how many championships they won, blah, blah, blah. This is your coach. This is your coach. It's unfathomable, the type of stuff that comes out of her mouth. Again, praising someone else's players. Praising somebody else's players. Your player just got a huge award. And your thoughts are about teams like that wasn't a question. See, that's the thing. When you're asked a question and you provide an answer that goes beyond the question, it answers the question without answering the question. It tells us what we need to know about who you are and what you really think. Because what you're telling me is you don't want to answer that question. You don't want to sit there and have to praise Caitlin Clark and tell us how great she is. Because it bothers you. It bugs you. You'd rather tell us how great Paige Beckers is. You'd rather tell us how great Brianna Stewart is or Asia Wilson is or the players before her are. But you don't want to tell the world, yo, we got that girl. She's a beast. We're so proud of her. To win this award is amazing, an outstanding accomplishment, well earned, just deserved. Every superlative you could give. That sounded almost like a depressed commentary to me. What do y'all think? It's so depressed that you got Sophie Cunningham and Ari McDonald looking like they're sadder than shit. You'd have been better off asking that question to Sophie Cunningham, because Cunningham would be like, yo, that shit's awesome. That's freaking dope as hell, man. Caitlin's a beast. She's a beast. You see what she does. You see what we look like when she's out there. She's incredible. Team right now is 12-11. They're 8-5 with her. They're 4-6 without her. And Stephanie White would rather talk about how the team needs to come together, blah, 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 blah. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments.